Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Paratrooper Rifle Bullpup R91 mod, which is being made by the Fallout 4 Story Expansion Project. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a wonderful new bullpup rifle for you to enjoy, and I absolutely love this thing. Come on, it's a bullpup rifle, and I love a good bullpup rifle. Plus, this thing is extraordinarily lore-friendly, as it's actually based off of the Fallout 3 R91 assault rifle. Basically like a bullpup conversion of it, I would say. And it is just a whole load of fun. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what we do get with the Paratrooper Rifle, which in its most basic and standard form will do a 32 damage using a 5.56 round with a firing rate of 76, range of 155, accuracy of 66 for a weight of 8.3. Not too bad there. And as you can see, this thing is beautiful. I always do love a good bullpup, and this thing's got some good modeling, good texturing. Definitely does resemble the R91 from Fallout 3, just, you know, with the magazine and everything back here, and I really do like the look of it. It's a very fun design that is just, well, it just works in Fallout because, I mean, it's based off of something that was already from it, so of course. And all in all, it's just an entertaining weapon with a pretty good selection of modifications over here. We've got a number of good categories to really help you make this thing a little bit closer to what you're hoping it to be, with changing the kinds of ammunition, the firing rate, etc. It's got enough in there to keep you happy. Now, as for how you do get your hands on one of these guns, well, it's pretty simple. Starting at level 10, you'll start finding these things on gunners scattered around the world, but you can also find them in the world at the exact same place that the gunners have been getting them, as we do also get a fun new little miscellaneous quest here to investigate a pre-war storage room that is all the way down in the glowing sea. And once you do make it in there, you're going to have to fight a fair number of gunners, and you'll find a couple of these R91 bullpups around, as well as a unique version of the gun. So that is pretty cool. You got a fun little miscellaneous quest, plus the usual just, you know, level list integration. Good times. So let's take a look at the modifications we do have for this weapon. Head over here to the workbench, and start with the receiver category, where we got the pretty typical sorts of things, like standard, calibrated hair trigger, etc. And we've got them in both semi-automatic as well as fully automatic versions, but we can also add some more damage to the gun by making it a 308 rather than a 5.56, and we can also lower the damage if we want to make it an SMG with 10mm ammunition instead. So very nice there. If you've got an excess of any of those kinds of ammo, you can switch this thing up, and that is pretty wonderful. Now, then in the barrel category, we've got a small list, but a good one, of short, long, heavy, and a heavy barrel with a bipod up, where the heavy one normally has it down. In the stock category, we've got a junk stock, standard stock, recoil compensating, and marksman. In the magazine category, just three options: the standard, large, or quad stack magazine, which is the highest capacity of the three there. And then in these sights, we've got a pretty good list of fairly typical things with like reflex sights, iron sights, but we do have some cool ones in here, like the carry handle one to kind of make it look like a G36, which is kind of neat. And, you know, just some other recon scopes, medium scopes, etc. Some good options in there. In the metals category, again, the pretty standard sorts of things: compensator, there we go, I can speak, bayonet, muzzle brake, and a suppressor if you want to be a bit sneaky with your bullpup. And finally, we have a paint job category, where we've either got the standard R91 paint, Gobi campaign, prototype paint, rattle can, and finally sight gamma paint. So very cool there that we do have some ways to change up the aesthetics. It doesn't change up much of the gun, as you can see, really just the rear receiver aspect of it, but, you know, still a good paint scheme there. Good little addition to help you make it look how you'd like, at least to a degree. And that is it for the modifications. Let me grab my 2 modified versions I did make over here, and then let's go take some shots. Made a 308 version here, and then a fully automatic machine gun version here. Though, while doing the modifications, I placed the wrong magazine on the wrong one. I gave the machine gun version just the large magazine, which is not as much, of course, as the short to mid-range sniping version I gave the quad stack. So this one has a lot more ammo in it, but good time. So let's take a look at just the standard gun first and take some shots. And there we go, and I just realized I forgot I'm still in God mode from testing I was doing earlier. So there we are, now we can actually get the reload animation. Oh, I left it there. Good times, good times. But a very nice, smooth reload animation for the Bullpup rifle. I always do enjoy that. Looks very good. And there we are. Now let's grab out the 2 modified ones. The machine gun version I made first, with only a 30-round magazine, but the fun carry handle sight, so that's fun. And there you go. And as you can tell on both the standard version here, boy, I'm forgetting words today. The standard version, as well as on the fully automatic one that we were just using there, we do not get a lot of recoil with this gun. Now, of course, this one is a lot more modified, the machine gun version, but even on the standard version, it has very, very controllable recoil, which, I mean, is a fairly standard aspect of a bullpup gun, so, you know, it works out pretty nicely. Very good, controllable gun you can really keep on target. Which of course does make it quite fun to use as a sort of mid-range sniping weapon, because, well, yeah, you can keep on target very easily. You don't have to adjust nearly at all, so you can just keep on firing at your enemy to just put all those bullets into them. Now, sadly on the damage-wise, without using any additional perks, the 70 damage from the 308 is all you're going to get from this, but of course getting perks for like riflemen, etc. will help you with that. And automatic wise, the 38 damage is the highest you can get with that one there, but still not too bad. Again, with some additional perks, it'll certainly, you know, help compensate there. But let's grab ourselves a lovely Deathclaw. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Run to the cheese spot. Alright, hello Deathclaw. Alright. Even though it is very controllable, you do still have to hit the animal to to actually, you know, do some damage. We are actually doing some pretty good damage there. And since I did go with the largest magazine for a sniper rifle, we've got plenty of rounds to put down range into him. Lovely. There we go. Die, you Deathclaw. Oh, God. You know what? Okay, come on, back down here. There we are. Reload the bullpup. God, I do always love a good bullpup reload. Why aren't you coming back out? There we go. Thank you for cooperating, Deathclaw. Oh boy, gotta hit you though, still. There we are, lovely. Alright, let's pull out the fully automatic version. There we go. Only a 30-round magazine for it, but still. Hopefully it doesn't do too badly, assuming again that I can hit it with my poor skills. Alright, there we go. But yeah, even when it's down range with fully automatic, because of that great control this gun has, it still is able to hit the target. Assuming you can actually hit it. Oh god, yep, knew that was gonna happen. I thought maybe I could get him before he got to me, but that's a nope. There we are, and fire. Die, Deathclaw. Thank you for cooperating with me, I appreciate that. But yes, this is the Paratrooper Rifle Bullpup R91 mod. Boy, that's a long name. And it is a fun new weapon. Like I said at the beginning, and have said in multiple videos in the past, I always do love a good bullpup gun. They are just so much fun. And having it based off of the R91 from Fallout 3 is just even better because it makes it a very lore-friendly weapon. And just neat. So if you'd like to take a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But hopefully you have enjoyed this one today and you come back for whatever it is we look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching as always. Well, have a good one.